Yay. You're tuning out 100.7 WBZ on this beautiful day, Thursday. You guys already know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. It is time now. It is time now for the Sheriff Report. Andre Brunson in the building, y'all. Y'all stand up and give him a warm welcome, y'all. Good afternoon, Sheriff. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? I know it's another episode of the Sheriff Report on this beautiful day. This is Thursday, y'all. This is Thursday. A little different one now. It's not the one we did last week. It's a different one. You know, we try to keep a different, you know what I mean, show every freshman every week. You know, this is April the 13th, 2017. Sheriff, what do you got to tell the people?
Well, first of all, I got to do what I always do. I want to say thank you and give the credits out to 100.7 WBZ, the best station in the nation, and DJ Booty Rush at Hear Me TV. We also got Pat Wallace at Tuskegee Virtual TV, along with Kimberly Wright, who's at Tuskegee Virtual TV and Anointed One Production. And we got Danielle Jordan with the Tuskegee Network. Got to get him a round of applause.
Let me give him a round of applause. Let's give him one, too.
Yeah, they get one too. Got to do that. But I want to say, hey, Macon County, another great night here in the county. Another busy week for the Macon County Sheriff Department. And I'm going to start with the Sheriff Report from April the 5th to April the 12th. Between the dates of April 5th through April the 12th, the Macon County Sheriff Department in 7 days have received 272 volunteer fire transmissions, 2,868 landline calls, 337 E911 calls, and 223 radio transmissions for a total of 5,816 hits this week. That's a whole lot of hits. That was almost 6,000 this week.
Exactly.
So we up from last week. You know, the previous week we've been averaging about 5,000.
Okay. So
now we're up to about 6,000 this week. So that's all good.
Yeah.
But also during that time, we answered. We had some theft of properties on the northbound rest area. On 4/5/2017, got a theft second, burglary third on County Road 13. On 4/5/2017, got a theft on County Road 22. On 4/12/2017, got a theft on County Road 45. On 4/12/2017, had a burglary third, theft of property, County Road 67. On 4/12/2017, had a theft of property. 4/12/17 harassment. 4/12/2017 we had another theft third on Coon Hop Road. We also had 2 arrests on warrants, and we had 1 person to come down and turn himself in on the warrant. So it was another busy week for the Macon County Sheriff Department. It's always good when we can get these warrants out the way, and especially when people come turn themselves in when they know we're looking for them.
Right.
So it was another good week, you know, another productive week. And our thing is just to keep everybody safe and do what we do.
Oh, man, y'all heard me. Sheriff Report. Sheriff, now, when you brought the kid in the studio with you, like, every week, it's always, we always commend your officers, man, on the beautiful job that they do.
Oh, yeah.
At the station, man. And I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff, when you guys like that, it don't even cost nothing. You know what I'm talking about? But it carries weight.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Just good job. Blase.
Yeah.
It carries weight.
Yeah, it does. And at some point in time, I want to get every officer that I have in here on this show.
Okay.
You know, I'm not out there doing this by myself.
Exactly.
I got to have a great team of people that care about the community.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight I brought Captain Derek Swanson with me, who everybody should know because he was the fire chief here. And he went on and he went over to the fire college. And when I became sheriff, he came over here with me. We're great friends. He's like a brother to me. And I knew that he would be here doing the right thing for the community. And as everybody know, one of the big things I talked about was the EMT deputy program, which would help save lives in the county because we are first responders.
Right.
And we know that we're hurting here without a hospital, without true medical attention, you know, somebody that can get there fast. We might have times where we don't get an ambulance for 40 minutes or so, So I thought it'd be good to have somebody on my team that's a first responder that can get there
Exactly.
and save lives. So I had this idea about a deputy EMT program, and it's the person I chose to run that for him. And he does a great job because he's certified EMT. He taught it over at the fire college, and just a great man that cares about the community.
Exactly.
And thought it was important that he's here, and he's been doing a great job since he's been here. But I won't let him talk about it. But I also brought another person with me, Mr. Andre Brunson, sitting over here in the corner trying to hide. I just want to say his name right now, but he gonna get his spotlight.
That's right.
You know how much he want to talk tonight, but you know, both of them great guys, do a great job at the department, and I think they deserve a round of applause. Hold up, give them a round of applause. Yes, sir. And got them here, and also got mother officer back here, Deputy Courtney Brunson back here, sitting over in the corner.
Yeah. You got your round of
Yeah. But you know, community is great, man. Everybody's great. Love coming here doing this and informing the community about what's going on. And you know, and I gotta tell them, you know, especially they listen to I'm saying where these events are happening at.
Right.
You know, not getting specific address, but around the area they're happening at, you know what I'm saying, County Road 45, 13, wherever it happens at, you know, I'm gonna read that so you'll know what's going on around your community and you'll know what you're watching out for. And if you listen to the report, you know, we had a lot of theft of property and things like that, you know, and that's what we gotta cut down on.
Got you.
You know, and we definitely need these eyes and ears out there all over the county, all over the community. Before I came here, I was at a neighborhood watch on 29.
Okay.
Neighborhood watch on 29 always does a great job, and I'm gonna give them another shout out. You know, neighborhood watch over on Chapel James does a great job on County Road 36. They do a great job. Yeah. So everybody, you know, this neighborhood, I hope to see them grow and grow. Okay. And if I can help them start a neighborhood watch, just let me know. Always willing to do that. And my dream is to have a county-wide neighborhood watch. Yeah. You know, we can get information to each other because when these burglars are out, you know, normally and a lot of times it's the same cars and the same people. Right. And if we can pass along information, we'll get them behind bars at some point in time. Somebody sees and knows something. So communication is the key, and you know we just all need to keep each other safe.
That's right.
And let us know what we see and just help each other out in the community. Always say love your neighbors, love the community, and just help each other out.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know where to start. I don't even know where to start with this one, man. Hear me. Here's my man right here, man. It doesn't seem amazing, man. I don't know how many badges you got, man. You got some I'm talking about stuff I had never heard of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you got it. You know what I'm talking about? And that's a good thing, man. You do a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And you get a program, and you be good at whatever you do, no matter what it is.
That's right.
You know, you strive for the best. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. You know, you're a young man, you're tired, you're back in, working again, all that kind of stuff like that. But you know, you still a young man though. You know what I'm talking about? You know, at 27, you know what I'm saying? but you don't look your age though. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I'm not exactly, I don't know exactly how old you are, but you look look younger than me, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking to you. Just having a good time, man. That's all about. We like to have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We get serious at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna give you the flow and you know, just let people know something about swamps. You know what I mean?
Well, if you know that nickname, you know me very well. Hey, it wasn't a hard decision when the sheriff came to me and asked me to come aboard. It was something that he and I was talking about. He had a lot of dreams and aspirations for his community because he loved his community. Right. And it wasn't hard for me. My mother lives here, and there's not a quote-unquote ambulance service that we have on the contract. And I've been in those situations, been in the trenches where there haven't been an ambulance for minutes and hours, and you're literally there doing what you're trained to do to make a difference. Right. And that's what one of the things I had done when I was working at the fire department. But when I was in Tuscaloosa, he and I talked, and he said he was running for sheriff, and I said, man, and when he won, it wasn't a hard decision for me. My mother needed me here in Tuskegee, and to help her out, and as well as the second consideration is for my friend to my left, the sheriff and when he won. He talked about his goals and aspirations, and I tell you what, that's something that his community need to get behind him to make sure that our program and funding and anything else and resources that may be out there, because we are definitely looking for grants and that kind of thing, but also we need the community to come together as one and to support this. I mean, if you never had a loved one who really been sick, traumatized, and there have not been an ambulance around for minutes, hours, I mean, minutes count for some like hours, and it's really not good. I mean, we in a predominantly black community where there's a lot of diabetes, high blood pressure, and those kind of things. And we have to really come together to make sure that there's something in place for this community so that we can do it. And that was one of the things why I'm back here. I mean, I love Tuskegee. I promote Tuskegee. I don't care where I go. Sad thing that some people don't.
Right.
Yeah. But I promote. I love Tuskegee. I love everything about Tuskegee. We just got to get it back on the right track. And that's what I'm here for, working with the sheriff office. You mentioned different badges. I tell you what, regardless of, you got to walk that thin line. Right. I mean, you can't do what others do, and it kind of takes you out of. You still have your fun, don't get me wrong, but you walk a thin line, and I like that. I like that part of it because somebody's always looking at you, making sure they look up to you, that kind of thing. Exactly. And that's what I like that part of it, because if you can influence one to stay out of behind those bars down at the Macon County Sheriff Office or wherever, it's worth it. It's worth it. So I'm just glad to be here, man, and glad you brought me aboard.
Glad to see you too,
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things he didn't mention, which is important, that he does, he's over the training for us.
Okay.
So the more we train our guys, the better product that we can put on the streets here to serve our community.
Right.
You know, training is one of the keys to everything.
Right.
You know, I was over there talking before I came in here about, and I was teasing about if all the deputies were social workers, it would be a better place, because social workers, you know, they sympathize, they care about people, and they learn and they're trained about dealing with certain situations. Right. You know, we as police officers can't be so fast to jump at these calls we go to, because these calls can't be personal to us. Right. You know, if we go to a call, somebody is in need. Exactly. The person in need might be having a bad time, and we have to sympathize with what's going on with them. That's right. You know, we have a lot of mentally ill people here. Mm-hmm. Mentally ill people are people too. That's right. Most of the time, these people just have a little off balance, a little imbalance, and all they need is some medication to get them back on target. We have a lot of people like that. And as officers, we go out there, and these people in crisis, we can't handle them in a bad way. We have to know what's going on. Exactly. We have to be trained about what's going on. And with everything that's going on, Ms. Dawn is going to talk about that. I don't want to go into that because she has a great idea that she's going to get us together. So I'm not even going to speak on that. Right. But it's very important that we as officers know what we're doing. Exactly. And Captain Swanson has been very, very instrumental in training our guys. Not only, I mean, you can think about every aspect, that even to handling a fire extinguisher. Mm-hmm. You know, we're getting trained, which is good. That's good. And we want to put a good product out there that these men know how to care about the community and get out there and just serve the community. Exactly. And that's what this is all about. Protecting service. That's right. Protecting service. That's right. And I want this to be the best job my men has ever had. Okay. And I tell them that all the time. You know, I don't want you to come here stressed out about things and you take it out on the people that you serve. Right. Right. I want you happy in this job. That's right. If you can't be happy in this job, you need to go home. That's right. Because we're going to serve the people the right way. Right. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah. We don't play. Right. You understand? We're going to do our job. Right. But you're going to do it with a smile, and you're going to treat the people right. Exactly. But the Macon County Sheriff Department is here to stand up for the people. And I tell them, if you got to back down one time, you back down and make that call, because we coming back. Right. Nobody going to scare us. Ain't nobody going to step over us. We going to do what we need to do down to the last man. Right. And everybody got to understand that and know that, because that's our job. Right. But we're going to be respectful. We're going to love the community, and we are part of the community. And we all need to understand that. But a great place to work, great place to be, love the community, love the people here, and wouldn't take anything for it.
Okay. And you always bring some good guys in here.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't seem amazing. And we love the sheriff report. Everybody calls in, we need that calls in. And they love it, man. And I hope we can still Continue.
Well, we gonna continue this. I don't ever want to miss. I love coming here. And like I say, I love the community. I love getting this word out to the people.
Right, right.
You know, love getting the word out, and I always tell them my doors open. Anything you need to know or say, you can come in my office and say it.
Right.
You know, that's what we're here for.
Exactly.
And the thing is, we got a great bunch of guys that's buying into the way I feel about the community, the way I want things to run, and just love what we're doing.
Right.
I love going to work every day, man. I love getting out, going to the bank, and great people over at PNC where I go all the time, you know, great people all over the community. And man, I was talking to a guy today about duck hunting and about turkey hunting and different things.
Right,
you know,
right.
hey man, that's what this community is all about, man. When you can get out and get a smile on everybody's face and just, you know, everybody's not so uptight, then it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's wonderful, man. That's wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. Anything else you want to say, Captain? Awesome, man. I mean, I'm glad to have you in the building, man. Man, it's always fun, man. It's just like every time you bring someone here, I just start counting on a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all fun.
We go way back.
Way back.
Y'all go way back.
Way back.
Y'all go way back. Booty rush.
Way back, booty rush. Way back. Way back, like you do way back exercise.
Yeah, but you know what? I think I see some of Captain Swanson's talents, and one of them is he thinks he's a DJ.
Okay.
So maybe at one point in time we'll be calling
That's
him
right. I'll be able to
DJ,
come on.
DJ Booty Swanson.
That's
We have DJ. I told you to come spend the night with you. Slow jazz, DJ with me. And we can get down.
We're gonna have some fun.
We can get down.
We're gonna make arrangements.
We're gonna make arrangements.
We're gonna make arrangements for them to come back, and we're just gonna have a good time on the show. We're gonna DJ, whatever, about it. Have some fun. Just call in and how we want to do it. You know what I'm talking about? This station right here is for us. To inspire people, to impact lives, make a difference in people's lives. You know, we gonna keep positive things going, positive things from. When you tune into this station, let me know they're gonna have something we all have. You know what I mean? It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so good, man. You know, and you could be doing bad. You know what I'm talking about? And having a bad day at work. You know what I'm talking about? When you tune into the station, make things all right.
Yeah.
You know
we want to be all right for the people in the county. We want to put a smile on their face, and you know, like I said, it's all about not being stressed and uptight.
That's right.
You know, you want to smile. I mean, there's some great things happening here. Some great things happening in the community.
Right.
And just think about it. We can get up. We still breathing. We doing okay.
Doing okay. That's right.
We doing okay.
Exactly right.
Everybody have bad days, some days, but hey, better days are coming.
Right.
And that's what I want the people to know. But I want to say one more thing about Captain Swanson because I see it. You know, I go out, the call come in, I wreck out on the highway. It makes me feel good when I pull up. He already there. He's out there administering CPR. He's out there getting somebody straight until the ambulance get there. You know, we go to these homes where people have problems, and when I pull up, he already there in the house trying to help these people.
Wow.
It lets me know that we're doing something right. You know, it's all about saving lives, and people, I want y'all to notice that you'll see Captain Swanson out on the highway. You'll see him at the house before the ambulance gets there. Because 9 times out of 10, the deputies get the call first. You know, and we're on our way. We might not get it first, but the ambulance are on their way. We're going to get there first. 9 times out of 10, we're going to be there. And not only Captain Swanson, but I think it's, you know, spilled over to the other deputies. Everybody trying to administer help. Everybody is trained to do that. And that's the department I want. Department that everybody tries to help, everybody can help, everybody certified in CPR, you know, defibrillators and everything.
Wow.
So we got to make the community feel better about that. I don't want them to say, hey, we can't get no help. We coming. We coming. We're definitely coming. And things are just going to get better as time goes on. The training and the equipment that we get, you know, it's going to be better for the community. So I'm looking forward to that day. But y'all see Captain Swanson out there working hard. You know, I can commend him on what he does, bringing a lot of knowledge to us, you know, and even in the jail, getting help back there in the jail when people have crisis. So it's okay.
That's a real serious job.
Oh yeah.
Because you got to think about it, man. When you there already, and then it's in the CPR, or just trying to, you know, get the situation straight. You don't need to be there first, because a lot of times when you meet an officer, they don't know how to do CPR.
Right.
They're not certified in certain particular areas. And like you being trained with your other deputies and stuff in those areas, that's very, very, very important, man. A lot of departments not stocked like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not stocked, and we got to hear make it count.
We got to hear and make it count.
Man.
That's right.
And that's beautiful, man. That's very, very beautiful. We need it.
We need it
You know what I
bad.
mean?
We need it bad. Yeah.
It's really need it. We really do need it.
You know, I always talk about funding and equipment, I mean, this guy has gone around and collected medical equipment.
Wow.
We buy what we can, but he's gone. He's asked people for different things. He rides around with his truck and he's full of medical equipment. You know, every time he goes to the scene, he gets out prepared. He's a professional. He gets out with everything. I don't mind going, you know, on these calls because he always goes with us. So if something bad happens, he's there.
Yeah, okay.
You know, he's there to protect the men. He's there to protect whoever's around. He's there to administer first aid to whoever gets hurt. And it's just a blessing to have him there. And of course, the SWAT team and everybody else just feels blessed and comfortable because they know they got help on scene. We don't have to wait on nobody. He's there. And it's just a blessing.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. I never heard of that. But we got here.
Got here, man. And it's going to get better.
Get better.
It's going to get better.
It's good, man. That's really, really good. Anything else you want to add to that? I know you guys, you know, you guys
Busy day.
I'm gonna meet y'all here one day. Y'all get me every week, you know what I'm saying? Y'all always here pray before I get here. But I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna get y'all one of these.
What you think about Swamp? I don't think we and I tell you what, I'm gonna bring Captain Swanson back. Even when I bring somebody else back, you know, like I said, I want everybody to meet my whole department.
Yeah.
I don't care what job they do. I want everybody to meet everybody in my department. And we got some great people that's here for the community, and it don't get no better than that. And I want to give a shout out to everybody out there that had their ears open. This is from everybody in listening range. Give a shout out to everybody. Keep doing what you're doing and Macon County. Keep helping each other. Keep loving each other.
Just be on the lookout for what the sheriff can bring in reference to training for the community. He got some good ideas. He and I have been talking about, especially gun safety. And some other classes that he want to put out to the community. So we're getting those ready to roll out here soon.
What about CPR, community CPR? People that don't know how to do CPR in the community.
You know what? That's something that Captain Swanson said that we could do. You know, any class that we wanted, we actually talked about that. And here's the man to get it done. And I think even over at the fire department, they'll be glad to help us out.
Okay.
You know, glad to help us out, and we need to get together and do that for the community because everybody needs to know.
Everybody needs to know CPR.
Yeah.
It's not that really, not that hard.
Captain Fulton over there, you know, great guy, and we work together with him all the time.
Okay.
And I think he'll be willing to help, and you know, we got Fats on board who knows a lot about it, just makes the team a lot stronger. We can get something done like that, and we'll let the community know. And that's a great idea, especially going into the summertime and you got a lot of swimmers out there, a lot of kids swimming that might need that type of help. You know, we have a lot of elderly people who are not elderly, just young people, but we never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So I think that's a great idea. And like I said, we have talked about it, we just need to put it in motion.
And when y'all do get it together, make sure y'all bring it to the station.
Bring it right here.
Yeah.
Right here to hear BTV.
Virtual
television. That's right.
I think one of the good things, since you said the summer's coming up, I think Sheriff probably give you what to do. Like in a certain crisis, what to do in this situation to make people start thinking. And just say bees about, you know, bee stings out now, you know, those kind of things. Just something nosebleed, just something just here have it.
Choking.
Yeah, so what to do and just throw it out there like that. You know, so that can be like something weekly. He might throw that in every week, just something to think about.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea. Talking about things that happen during the summer, like I said, bee stings. A lot of people learn to bee sting. A lot of people don't know what happened when they come up on a person in a crisis like that. Right. Snake bites. That's right. You know, you need to know what's going on if somebody gets bit by a snake. Heat exhaustion, drowning, you know, things like that. You know, so we need to know. And that's a great idea, Captain. I told you you're a smart guy.
Hey, Captain Swanson.
Yes. But thank you, Macon County. And I think we've overstayed our welcome tonight.
No, you stay as long as you want to.
Right.
You know, y'all know y'all always welcome.
I know that's
time to let guys do this. You got things to do, you know what I'm saying? But I like to appreciate you guys coming out, taking time out to come here every week. And beat me good every week. You know what I'm saying? And that's a sound dedicated. You know, you dedicate to what you want to do, and you really want to get the message out to the community. You love the community. Both of you guys, the whole department. You know what I'm saying? A big shout out to the whole entire sheriff department, all the guys in the police department.
That's right.
All the ones here in Macon County. You know, some of the sheriff department here, fire department. Even the volunteer fire department, big shout out to them as well as everybody
Everybody.
Everybody.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody.
Well, thank you, Macon County. Thank you, DJ Booty Rush and everybody. And thank you to the community. Have a blessed night.
That's right. You want to give a big shout out to anybody, man, that might be listening right now. A big shout out. You know, we give shout out to good. You know what I mean? Everybody
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Since my mom just recovering and doing everything,
Okay.
just shout out to my mom.
Okay.
Just let her know I love her.
Okay.
That's good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
big
good one.
shout
That's a
out.
good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
But he don't know how we do things, do it.
That's right.
We're going to give many shout outs.
Finish shout out.
Many
Man.
shout outs. That's right.
Yeah, man, we have fun on this station, man. This is the best station in the nation, man. And we got it right here at our location. 100.7 WBZ, Living TV. Budget television in the building. Tuskegee Network.
Anointed One Production.
Anointed One
Anointed
Production.
One Production.
Still right in the building. Motor Seating.
That's right. That's right.
We got Danielle Jordan in the building. Coming up very soon, shortly. Dr. Jordan will be in the building, you know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? We have a good time today. This is a long night today, you know what I'm talking about? We want to wait till we go night. So we're going to be here for a long time. But here we go, Sheriff. Captain in the building, y'all.
Hear me?
Hear me?
Here.
Hey, thank y'all very much.
All right. Thank you, brother.